Pro Group Management. Workers' comp that works for you.
This is 7 at 7 from the Las Vegas Review-Journal.
A Las Vegas company is being accused of producing a cheap knockoff for one of its popular games. Good morning and thanks for joining us on 7 at 7. I'm Cynthia Puga. That story tops our business news, sponsored by the NAB Show, where content comes to life. In a lawsuit filed in U.S. District Court in Nevada, Aristocrat Technologies, Inc. is seeking an injunction. It calls for Light & Wonder, a company based in Las Vegas, to stop manufacturing and distributing what it considers to be a copycat game. The lawsuit details similarities between its Dragon Link and Lightning Link slot machines. Review Journal's Rick Villada has those details.
Aristocrat wants, at this point, is for them to cease and desist, take all their products that they believe are similar to their own products off the market, and also to pay some of the royalties that Light & Wonder has already collected from the sale of some of their machines.
Now for your top story, sponsored by Nevada Hand Silver Sky Assisted Living Community. Learn more at nevadahand.org. A woman who was arrested in connection to a DUI crash that injured 4 people has been detained by ICE. According to Las Vegas police, 37-year-old Karen Denise Quiroz Alvarez was released from custody on Wednesday, but detained by the agency right after. She faces 2 felony counts of child abuse, misdemeanor counts of DUI, and failing to decrease speed or use due care. She was ordered to appear again in court on July 10th. A Las Vegas police officer pleaded guilty to stalking his ex-fiancée, who's a judicial candidate. 38-year-old Christopher Young was accused of using a police database to trace a vehicle outside the home of Rebecca Wolfson, the daughter of Clark County District Attorney Steve Wolfson. Court records show that Young pleaded guilty to a misdemeanor charge of stalking on March 6th. He will remain on house arrest until a sentencing hearing on April 30th. And student absenteeism rates are showing improvement, but is it enough? More than a third of Clark County School District students were chronically absent during the 2022 to 2023 school year. Now that's according to the State Department of Education. This shows a slight improvement from the prior school year, but it's still much higher than the 21.9% of the school district's pre-pandemic chronic absenteeism rate. What do you think could be a solution to address absenteeism in our schools? Be sure to comment below.
Sports brought to you by the Casablanca Hotel and Resort. In their first postseason game in 11 years, the Runnin' Rebels defeated the Princeton Tigers 84-77 in the first round of the NIT on Wednesday night. Rob Whaley Jr. led UNLV with 21 points, and Keelan Boone notched a double-double with 18 points and 11 rebounds. UNLV will host Boston College in the second round of the NIT on Sunday, March 24th. The game time is yet to be announced.
In weather, sponsored by Star Nursery, your garden's partner for every bloomin' thing. Partly cloudy skies is in your forecast for the day, but daytime temps will reach the lower 80 degrees, and we can expect light winds around 10 to 15 miles per hour with evening lows around 55 degrees. Friday's daytime high will be 79 with a few clouds and sunshine. Winds will stick around between 10 and 20 miles per hour. And we start to pick up heading into your weekend with gusts reaching up to 40 miles per hour on Saturday, but decreasing back to around 20 miles per hour on Sunday. In entertainment, sponsored by Arizona Charlie's, as live entertainment every weekend at both locations. Go to ArizonaCharlies.com to see who's playing. Beginning March 29th, Shady Grove Lounge in the Silverton is being transformed into Mad Hatter's Tea Party. Now, this is a pop-up bar inspired by Alice in Wonderland, and its Tea Party chapter featuring colorful oversized decor, tea party cocktails, and a tea tree with an assortment of foods. In other news, the Rio is reopening its wine cellar tasting room today. The cellar is part of an ongoing $350 million makeover of the property, and it serves tequilas, whiskeys, and bourbons. You can check it out from 4:30 to 7:30 p.m. tonight as it celebrates its reopening with wine tasting from renowned Orin Swift cellars of the Napa Valley.
Vegas Nation, brought to you by Station Casinos, STN Sports. Download the app today. Jimmy Garoppolo explained why he has a 2-game suspension in his introductory news conference with the Rams. The former Raiders quarterback will sit out the beginning of next season after violating the NFL's performance-enhancing substance policy. Garoppolo said he didn't follow the correct process to get clearance by the league for medication that violates the rules. The therapeutic use exemption is used by players who need a specific substance for a medical condition.
In Health, sponsored by Boulder City Hospital, we're here for you when you need us. Dividing up your possessions after a loved one is gone can be a tricky decision. Here are 3 tips for passing along your possessions without family battles. First, you can take turns choosing items. Second, have a family auction. And finally, use online resources. Web-based options such as fairsplit.com can assist with the dividing process. It's very important to discuss your plans in advance with your kids so they can know what to expect.
Sports betting brought to you by the Las Vegas Paiute Tribal Smoke and Cigar Shop. Arizona is the plus 215 favorite at Circa Sportsbook to win the West region in the NCAA tournament. North Carolina is the plus 320 second choice. Houston is the plus 125 favorite in the South, with Duke at 5-1. Purdue is the plus 150 favorite to win the Midwest region, and Tennessee is next at plus 285. UConn is the minus 105 favorite to cut the nets in the East, with Iowa State at plus 420.
Moving on to lifestyle, sponsored by Atomic Golf, now open next to the Strat. Catholic Charities of Southern Nevada is receiving a helping hand from federal funding. Review Journal's Arlette Youssef explains what the charity plans to do with that money.
Much-needed upgrades are coming to a charity that helps feed and house hundreds of families each day, thanks to $2.1 million from federal funding. This week, Nevada Representative Susie Lee announced funds from federal community projects that will help Catholic Charities of Southern Nevada add an elevator for residents at its St. Vincent Apartments. The building provides 120 affordable housing units for low-income individuals. The funds will also go to the Hands of Hope Community Food Pantry for new shelving, new appliances, and increasing capacity. The pantry currently serves around 150 families each day.
We're very grateful that you care enough to be able to support the work that we do, and I know the people that we serve are benefiting because of your leadership in Congress.
For more information on this charity, visit lvrj.com. For Las Vegas Review Journal, I'm Arlette Youssef.
Thanks for joining us this morning on 7 at 7. You can look up Review Journal on the platform of your choice to stay up to date all the time. We'll see you tonight on 7 at 7 p.m.
Review Journal Studio, sponsored by Adam Kuttner. Get the maximum settlement as quickly as possible. This 7 at 7 update, sponsored by Pro Group Management. You're watching 7 at 7 from the Las Vegas Review Journal.